This is why you should never talk back to a mimic.
Who is it?
A mother named Laura captured a creepy moment while home alone with two of her kids. She begins to hear someone or something mimicking her son's voice.
Who is it?
Me.
Who's me?
Your son.
Aren't you at your friend's sleepover?
Hungry.
The voice of her son can be heard trying to trick her and opening the door.
Who are you?
Your son.
What do you want? There's food in the microwave.
Eat it.
Go to bed.
No.
Go to bed.
No.
Laura explains that her son is staying at a friend's house and has no idea who or what is behind that door.
Es un ambiente sumamente extraño. No hay nadie. Y el momento de entrar en esa puerta rechinó algo. ¡Cuerpo, chicas! ¡No! Es un ambiente sumamente extraño. No hay nadie. Y el momento de entrar en esa puerta rechinó algo. ¡Cuerpo, chicas! ¡No!
In this short video, a famous musician from Argentina had posted something pretty spooky that occurred at a friend's house. Jimena Barron was visiting a very close friend who she's known for over 5 years. Never has she ever encountered anything like this while being at her place. According to her, she was sitting outside in the backyard when suddenly she felt as though someone had grabbed her shoulder. She immediately gets up and turns around to see who it is, but strangely, no one is there. Now, although this incident doesn't seem that strange, it's the video itself that's by far the strangest. It wasn't until looking at the footage captured by the security camera outside that Jimena was left extremely terrified. If you zoom in on the video, you can see what appears to be a set of fingers touching Jimena's shoulder. It's hard to make out at first, but if you pause the video at the right time, you can see what looks like a row of distorted fingers. Now, what makes this even creepier is that Jimena stands up soon after the hand appears. Because of this, viewers believe that something had actually touched her. But, as always, what are your thoughts on this? Ghost or something else? You let me know. This next video was taken at a storage facility where a father owns a storage unit containing obscure vintage items. The facility is well known for being creepy, but it's the contents of this unit that's by far the creepiest. Among all things inside is a toy monkey that the father knows is worth a lot of money. Although initially not wanting to sell the doll, he now hopes that someone would buy it off his hands as soon as possible. Ever since having it, the stuff inside his unit would move on their own. Now, noise complaints would often be made by employees who accuse the man of living in his storage, but after setting up a camera to show that it's the stuff inside being thrown around, he captures this. Like something straight out of a horror movie, the toy doll moves on its own. The staff working at the storage facility were just as spooked as the man who owns this unit. He believes that this is the culprit behind the strange noises employees heard. While there has yet to be a prospective buyer for this doll, the man continues to document the monkey on the off chance that something else is caught on camera. But currently, nothing else has happened. As always, let me know your thoughts on this one.
Have we met you? Met me. So, come on, Miami Park.
What you just saw there was an interaction between a little boy and his imaginary friend. I am going to repeat the video, but this time I do suggest wearing headphones, earphones, so that you can pick up on what this entity is whispering to the boy. I also want to point out something you may have missed, so I'll point it out when it reaches that part of the clip.
Have we met you? Met me. So, come on, Miami Park.
It's late at night when the following happens. The person recording is alone at home when all of a sudden something bone-chilling is caught on camera. Now the person in question is known as Caitlin, and it was 2 years ago that she was involved in a terrible accident. On August 8th of 2020, Caitlin jumped off a rope swing at a very high altitude, causing her to break her neck after landing on a pile of rocks. This injury was so severe that she had to stay home for more than a few weeks until she recovered. But during her stay at home, Caitlin would encounter something that still haunts her to this day. No one else is home when this is captured.
Oh my god.
Somehow, the two doors open on their own, seemingly at the same time. Feeling beyond spooked, Caitlin sits on her bed, paralyzed with fear. Soon after, the video comes to an end. But this wouldn't be the last of it, as only a few days later, this happens. Just like before, the same door closes on its own, leading viewers to believe that the room itself is haunted. Since then, Caitlin hasn't talked about this or the previous incident. Given how frightened she seemed in both encounters, it might be best to forget about them. After all, this terrifying encounter still haunts her to this day.
On August 20th of 2024, a man named Jared was investigating his house with his brother and his friend after some strange incidents had been occurring. They would often see objects and shadows moving around the house. Jared first moved to Blackpool in England with his family around 25 years ago, and they bought a hotel which turned out to be haunted. The lifts would go up and down on their own. Guests would end up seeing a figure sitting at the end of their bed, and they would end up checking out the very next day. Ever since then, wherever they moved to, these strange events seemed to follow. On one night, while they were investigating the house, they captured something utterly terrifying.
Hi gang, we're at Jed and Dave's house doing another investigation because things have been seen here last year when we was up here. And it was quite creepy, so we're just going to do another investigation now, a little one. See what we can find.
We're using the night vision camera on the SLS, so that's why they're still behind me, because we don't want to keep mapping them.
Exactly.
We want to see what we can map ourselves.
Just have a look around the room, Dave, you never know. We caught some orbs in there last time we was up here.
Yeah, I'm hoping to see some ours now.
Yeah, you never know.
We're back.
It's stuck on 2 of the K2 meter.
K2, what was
Yeah,
that?
I've got Jeb behind us doing the K2 and he's got a couple of lights on it, you know, so we don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, well, all we can do is just keep
Yeah,
going
so
past and say, whoa!
What the hell? Did I just see something or am I imagining that?
I don't know, let's go.
What the hell? I don't know. It was, to me it looked like a face, Dave.
I thought I saw something.
That was really quick,
That
but
was-
really spooky.
That
I
was.
don't know, it seemed like a face, but I could be wrong, I won't say for definite.
What a face!
Seemed
Yeah.
like one, yeah.
I don't talk bollocks. See the face?
I don't know, we'll have to look back on
I
the
don't
video.
know how to review it, but that was really
This
weird.
is stuck-
I thought I saw something.
Peer around the door.
Peering on the door.
Well, this is stuck on 2.
I know we've got a towel here,
Yeah, this is stuck on 2 at the
but
door.
we've got a towel. Could it be that?
A creepy pale face can be seen sticking out through the door. Then when he pans the camera back, it's gone, and there's nobody on the other side either. It looks like it has long hair, but the only people present in the house was the 3 guys, and they were all together in this room. Whatever this thing is, it left them too afraid to stay the night, so they spent the night at their friend's house. A few days later, Jared returns. This time he's alone at night and decides to investigate once again. It doesn't end well.
Right. Doing a little bit of an investigation. Been doing it for a while, but I'm on my own tonight. And the house on my own, it's so creepy. It's terrible. See, we've seen a figure in the living room behind the door. Oh, for what the with this crap? I'm sick of this thing. What the was that? I'm sick and tired of this house. It's horrible. Cat's up there. What are you doing up there?
He sees a dark shadow figure peek out from behind the staircase, startling him as he runs to the next room. And even the cat can be seen in the top corner of the room next to a hanging cross. Jared, being alone, doesn't dare to go upstairs to see what's waiting. Not sure if something followed them back from the hotel and attached itself to him or his brother. Jared remains stuck on what he should do about this. As always, let me know your thoughts on this one.